Let's talk about the Levitt AMP series. I know it's been around in downtown Fort Smith for the last several years. So explain what this series is all about.
Yeah, this is our fifth anniversary, which is really exciting for this free community concert that we've. So, Main Street Fort Smith, we're a nonprofit in downtown Fort Smith that works to bring economic vitality to our historic downtown through business development, arts, culture, like the murals you see downtown, amazing events like the Levitt Amp Fort Smith Music Series, and of course, just promoting the attractive amenities that we have here in downtown Fort Smith. So, really, the biggest event that we put on is Levitt. It's 10 free concerts a year, but we split it up. So we're about to start in the spring on April 3rd. So every Thursday night, you can bring your grandma, your neighbor, your dog down to the riverfront park with your picnic basket, your lawn chair, your blanket, and see free live music. And these are national and regional touring bands that do all their own original music. That's our headliners. Like on April 3rd, we've got Brother Maven. They actually were here in 2023, extremely popular when they were here before. They're coming to us from Nashville. They have like 4 albums that they've already put out. And then, of course, we've got local favorites like the Nikki Waters Band will be opening for them. So it's just this really cool combination of getting to experience maybe a genre you really like Brother Maven, who's kind of like a soul rock band. But then we're going to have a pop star from LA coming on April 24th. So maybe that's something new, but hey, it's free. So why not experience something that's also maybe new for you? And you can bring your kid and your grandma, whoever you want, for free and your own food.
Exactly. So let's talk about the lineup. You mentioned Brother Maven on April 10th, though. Cecil Gray Native Blues. Who doesn't like
Yes.
blues?
Who doesn't like blues? And they're from Oklahoma. So they're from kind of like the central south part of Oklahoma, kind of down towards Texas. And Cecil and all of his band members, there's 5 of them, they are all Native American, and that's why they're the Native Blues Band. So it's really cool that we get to experience not only some great blues, because he's won numerous awards for his blues music, himself as an individual, then also his band too. So that's really cool. But they also incorporate some of their native heritage into their music as well. And then we have a local band called War Pony, who also has Native American members who are going to be performing as well. So that's just very cool. And like you said, everyone loves blues. You get with it.
Ruthie Foster. Talk about that one, and not only in downtown Fort Smith, but at the Bakery District.
Yeah, so we're going to do a special pop-up concert this year. So if you have not been to the Bakery District, get there now. It is just a great amenity for downtown Fort Smith. It's got the Fort Smith Coffee Company in it, the Mill, which is a co-working space. Of course, there's a couple of businesses in there, and Maddox Bar and Tap, which is an entertainment district, so you can get your beverage there and walk around at the Bakery District. So Ruthie Foster, so we'll be outside. Our concert will still be outside like all of our others, but it'll be there at the Bakery District, which is on South 7th Street in downtown Fort Smith. She just won a Grammy. She's also a blues artist, and she's from the Austin, Texas area, and just won a Grammy. So she is hot, hot, hot right now, and we are so lucky to have her. And of course, we've got some cool dignitaries who are going to be our MCs. And that night, it's Chief Danny Baker of the Fort Smith Police Department. So that's just another added cool feature that we'll have this year. April 24th, that's when Dolly Ave, she's our pop star from LA that's coming. She's coming to us from LA, but she's actually from Missouri. So, Fort Smith is not too far from where she's from in Missouri. So she connected with us when we reached out to her, and she's like, absolutely, I would love to come back to the region and perform. So that will be really cool to have her. And we've got the Junior League of Fort Smith coming out that night to help us as our volunteer organization. They're going to be doing they have a campaign that's about period poverty. So they will be, promoting some of the incredible things that they do for our community. And really, Daren, that's one of the things I love the music, and it's incredible that we bring this music to Fort Smith, but it's the community connections that we get to make with this series that I'm the most excited about this year. We've put a lot of effort into really making those connections. So like I said, we've got Girls Inc., Junior League. We have the Boys and Girls Club coming out to volunteer one night. And then we also get big corporations like ArcBest who want to come out. So that's just a really neat way that we get to connect with lots of different community members.
Southern Avenue, you talked about that just a moment ago. Explain what that's all about.
Southern Avenue will close out our series on May 1st. And they have actually, we've had them here in Fort Smith before as well. They're coming to us from Memphis. And they have such a dynamic sound because they've got these two incredible female vocalists, but then they've got these guys that are just playing their instruments. And they are so good. And it's just going to be such a powerhouse night because we also have a really great local band that's coming to play, the Brooke White Band. And I mean, they are so good. So it's just going to be a really powerhouse night. And Girls Inc., they're going to be our guest MC and volunteer organization that night because they were all about the girl power, of course. So we're really excited to have them.
You know what? It's kind of lent itself to that when you have these music events like this and they're free. The community all of a sudden just it almost attracts them to these events.
Yeah, we see at least a couple hundred attendees each night. So, you know, I would love to see that attendance continue to grow and grow and grow. We eliminate a lot of barriers for our community members to be able to experience the live free music. So, you know, all the concerts except for the one at the Bakery District are at the Riverfront Park. Every concert has free parking, ADA accessible. Like I said, you know, you can bring your own food into the Riverfront Park. You can bring in your dog if you need to, and you can bring your kids. We have a kid zone with a bouncy house with kid play activities, so you can let them kind of play while you're standing here and enjoying the music at the same time. So it really just eliminates a lot of those barriers. Plus, of course, the cost. It's free. Everybody can get down with free.
I know we've talked about this, but it just brings people to downtown who may not have been downtown in a while.
Yeah, it does, and I love that about the series too, and it gives people several opportunities to do that because the music is so different every week. You can come every week and have a completely different experience, which is cool. Or you know, you can pick and choose what speaks to you. But our shows kick off at 6. That's when the opener goes on. Headliner comes on stage about 7:15, and we wrap up about 8:45. So by 9, you know, even if you're staying to hang out to meet the band, buy some of their merch or something, you know, get a cool t-shirt, get a signature, you're out of there by 9. So it's a school night, it's a work night, and that's an easy thing to do right on a Thursday night. But it also gives people an opportunity like, hey, if you want to come down and have dinner in one of the incredible restaurants in downtown Fort Smith, or you want to come down, you know, when you get off work, maybe you're going to leave a little early, do a little shopping before you come down to the series. It's a great way to have a full evening of downtown events. And you know your entertainment's going to be free. So kind of makes it easier to want to go spend money, right? To go shopping, to maybe go to dinner. Or if you're on a date night, maybe you're going to go have some drinks afterwards. You know, Fort Smith is an entertainment district. So once you know, you've left the concert, you're going to go down to 906, have your fancy cocktail. You can walk around with it if you want to. So like you said, it brings a lot of people downtown that maybe don't come downtown often, or they forget how incredible it is downtown. So please come out to the series on April 3rd, every Thursday night until May 1st. And of course, you can go to Main Street FS is in FortSmith.org for more information. And be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Main Street Fort Smith. That's really when we're constantly posting all the updates. Free parking, free live music. Bring your dog, bring your grandma, bring your neighbor, bring your blanket. It'll be a great time. I can't wait to see everyone there, including you, Daren.
That's going to be such a fun night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.